made does not matter. It may be made of steel, that does not matter. The question is that it can be folded within 10 minutes' time. So I told my people that you don't argue, you simply take a tent to the court. There is no need for any argument. Just ask the permission that we want to put the tent which is in question, and the judges and the juries can decide whether it is a tent or a permanent structure. If it is permanent structure, then we are punishable. But if it is not, then to put such a big amount of punishment, $600,000, without any inquiry, without any inspection, without anything, is absolutely undemocratic. And that's what they did. The magistrate could see that this is a temporary structure. Within 10 minutes they can put it on. Within 10 minutes they can fold it into a bag and put it by the side. Who says this is a permanent structure? White houses are not made in 10 minutes and folded in 10 minutes. He simply dismissed the case, that there is no case at all, these are tents. Now, this is a great slap on the face of the Attorney General, that he does not even know how to apply law, how to apply the Constitution. And a simple demonstration proved him wrong. No argumentation is needed, no legal fight is needed. And we had invited him that first you come and see, and then whatever you want to do, you do. Now, we will be slapping these people in every case. And higher the cases will go, more these politicians will be crushed. Soon it has to be understood by them, in fact, that understanding has started arising, that to fight with these people, you are going to be great losers, not only of the cases, but of your respectability, of your political status. It is better not to create any fight with these people. On the contrary, whatever you can do, legally help them. This is going to happen. And there is nothing that we have done wrong. We have not gone against any democratic value. We have not gone against any law. We have functioned very carefully. And it is good opportunity for us that within America itself, Now they find an enemy who is invincible. Now they cannot go on pretending to the world. We are here to expose them. We are going to take over the whole world media to expose America. And my reason is that I would like America to be a real democracy. And that is our stench. They are thinking that these are small matters of land use laws and this and that. We are not bothered about those small things. Soon we will drag them into the open. And they will have to decide whether they stand for democracy or they stand for a fascist regime. And this is going to be the most difficult situation they have ever faced. They are frightened of a small commune of 5,000 people. The world's biggest military power is frightened of 5,000 people. This should give you some insight that if you are right and if you are courageous enough to fight for it, then no might is bigger than the right. Just it needs courage. And we have enough courage because we have nothing to lose. We have everything to gain and nothing to lose, and they have everything to lose and nothing to gain. What they can gain? Even if they destroy this whole commune by dropping bombs on it, what they are going to gain? Just the big muddy wrench. But they will spoil their whole reputation around the world. And Soviet Union will say that this is what we have been saying for 60 years, that America is a hypocrite country, it is not democracy. Innocent people who are not doing any harm to anybody. You will have the support of the whole world. That's why they cannot do any harm. And that's why I have started talking to the world media. Before they can do any harm, I want the whole world to know about the situation, about our commune, and about American hypocrisy. Before they take any step to destroy, I have already taken the step to make the whole world aware of the situation. That is creating fear in them. We don't have any power to fight, but there is no need for any power. Intelligence is enough. It is far more powerful than any nuclear weapons. And if 5,000 people intelligently, meditatively stand together, they will create such a tremendous energy that no power can stand against them. So don't be worried about anything. Just rejoice and fight.
You say you are condemned by society because they are miserable and you and those around you are happy. Does society see it in those terms? Are people conscious that this is the reason they are against you?
The society will have to see it. Right now, it is blind. But we will not leave it to remain blind. We are going to use every means to make the society aware why they are against me. Why there is a condemnation of a commune which in no way doing any harm to anybody. We are just minding our own business. We don't have time to harass anybody. It may take a little time for them to understand why they are condemning us, but they will have to come to that conclusion. It is so clear. How long you can deny it? It is not a fiction. It is the reality. That the miserable person is always jealous of the person who is living joyously. The poor is jealous of the rich. The ugly is jealous of the beautiful. The sick is jealous of the healthy. This is a simple psychological phenomenon. And by this condemnation, they try to hide their inferiority complex. But the inferiority complex is there. In fact, in their condemnation, they have made it known to everybody. Otherwise, why not ignore these 5,000 people in a 4 billion population of the world? We are not even a drop in the ocean. Why bother about us? Ignore us, but nobody is capable of ignoring us. I am here and they are talking about me in the German parliament, in the Dutch parliament, in the English parliament. It's strange, a man who never goes anywhere, who has nothing to do with anybody's country or politics. Why they should be so much concerned? But sooner or later they will have to recognize the fact of their own getting disturbed, because their condemnation makes no difference to us. We go on living the way we are living. Nothing makes any difference. neither in our laughter nor in our dance. Whatever happens is absolutely unrelated to our beings and our lives and our existence and our way of life. How long it can be ignored? Our laughter is going to resound around the earth. And when they will see that it is happening not only here, it is happening in every commune around the world, they will have to give a second thought. Perhaps something is wrong with them. And we will be insisting that something is wrong with your psychology. Now we are going continuously on every means, newspapers, magazines, radios, television. We are going to cover the whole world continuously. What we think and what is our analysis of the situation. And the media has understood one thing, that we cannot be ignored. Otherwise, who cares about a small commune of 5,000 people here? Why world media should be interested? They are interested because they know that these people are making a significant contribution. They are bringing into light something which the society has been hiding for centuries. Its ugliness, its repressiveness, its sadness. We are uncovering their wounds. Naturally, when you uncover somebody's wound, he gets angry. He tries to fight you. But how can he ignore the wound that you have uncovered? And we are not only doing one thing, uncovering the wound, that I could have done alone. No movement, no communes were needed for that. But that would have been just a negative work. They would have covered it again. Now we are opening their wounds and we are supplying every help that those wounds can be removed, healed, that they can be as healthy and whole as our people. We are here not only to transform ourselves, but to bring in light the technique of transformation to everybody. Because they are all poor victims. They need all compassion. They may be against me, that does not make any difference. My compassion to them is the same. Even it becomes deeper because they are so much against, they don't know whom they are opposing. A surgeon is trying to remove a cancer from you and you are fighting with the surgeon. The situation is hilarious. But it is not going to be long. And it does not matter whether it is long or not. We are living our each moment. We are not sacrificing any moment to any other idea, to any future. And we are becoming more and more prominent a reality in the whole world. This situation is going to change at least the intelligent and young people very quickly. And if young people change, the old people start shaking in their determinations, in their conclusions. And in fact, we are not interested directly with the old people. Our interest is directed towards the young and the fresh, because they will understand us immediately. And their understanding us is going to change their old father, their old mother. We are putting a time bomb with every young man in every house in the world, which is going to explode. Of course, our time bombs are not ordinarily made by gunpowder, so nobody can detect them. Our weapons are very subtle. They are invisible to the eyes. But I can see the work growing, maturing. More and more intelligent people are becoming sympathetic. I don't need everybody to become a sannyasin. I need only a small group in every country to be totally devoted to sannyas and turn the whole intelligentsia into sympathy. That's enough. The coming revolution in the world is not going of the poor against the rich, proletariat against the bourgeois. The coming revolution in the world is going to be between the stupidity of humanity and the intelligentsia. Nobody has yet proposed the whole program. But that's where I am leading you all, towards a new kind of revolution against human stupidity by human intelligence. So we need not have everybody to become a sannyasin. We need small groups of sannyasins everywhere who can radiate and make people aware of our reality. And all that is needed is the sympathy of the intelligentsia, the creative people in the world, the musicians, the poets, the Nobel Prize winner scientists, the sculptors, the dancers, the engineers, the doctors, all the people who are contributing something to human wisdom, life, beauty, health. We want those people's sympathy, and that's enough. And the revolution will be on its way without any effort to create a revolution. The revolution has already started. This is what the old Lao Tzu called effortless effort. We are not making any effort for the revolution. Our whole work is meditation. But the outcome is going to be a tremendous revolution, the only revolution which can change this earth into a paradise.
You have spoken of the need for courage. Where does courage come from? Is there any way to stimulate people's courage?
Everything that is valuable comes from your own innermost being. It may be love, it may be intelligence, it may be creativity, it may be courage, it does not matter what. Anything of value comes from your own innermost being. Many dimensions open up with your experience of yourself. Yes, courage is needed. And for that, you will have to go to the same source. It is in a way very simple phenomenon. There is nothing complex in it because there is only one source for every great value. So by achieving one thing, you achieve all great values simultaneously. You ask me, is there some way to stimulate courage? That's what the commune is for. Everything in human life is contagious because no man is an island. We are all part of one infinite continent. So anything that is happening in me, if you are available, it is immediately starts happening in you. Something is triggered. Carl Gustav Jung has coined a new word for it, synchronicity. It is a beautiful word. And everybody experiences it. For example, here, silence is your synchronicity. Everybody is so silent that you are surrounded from everywhere by a pool of silence. The same is true about love, about sadness, about blissfulness. Just sit with few people who are sad, miserable, and soon you will find something in you is becoming sad, something in you is becoming miserable. And when you will leave this company of the miserables, you will feel sucked, tired, as if your energy has been exploited. And you and everybody in the world once in a while has experienced the other polarity too. You may be sad, but you meet few friends who are laughing and joking and enjoying and dancing, and you forget all about your sadness, all about your worries. Something overpowers you. Their energy is much bigger than your misery. Your misery simply slips out of you. You start dancing, singing, your face changes, and afterwards you will find so much nourished, so much stronger, that even though those people have left, the misery cannot enter you again. Now you are far more stronger and far more nourished. Misery needs certain weakness, certain loopholes, certain readiness on your part to be miserable. But we are living a kind of human ocean which we cannot see, just like the air which we cannot see, but which surrounds us all. What is my breath this moment may become your breath next moment. It is changing its place every moment. You are inhaling, exhaling. Everybody is inhaling, exhaling. Everybody is inhaling from somebody else. Everybody is exhaling into somebody else. In the same way, all other inner values which are even more subtle than the air, you are continuously inhaling, exhaling. There is a constant exchange, uninterrupted, even in your sleep. I have made thousands of experiments about everything before I said anything about it. For example, I have tried to make a sleeping man miserable or happy in his sleep. He does not know what is happening. He is fast asleep. But in the darkness, 12 meditators are sitting, projecting sadness, misery, and soon the person starts moaning, may have nightmares, somebody is killing him. Something really terrible is happening to him. He starts crushing his teeth. He really wants to get out of it. We have observed his hands. He is holding his blanket as a last resort. Perhaps he is drowning or what. And we have changed the same person by changing our projection. We have projected again love, joy, rejoicing, dancing, laughter, just a thought being projected towards the man by 12 people who have a certain capacity of meditation. And the moaning stops, his hands get relaxed on the blanket, his face is no more distorted. Soon he starts giggling. You cannot believe when you see a sleeping person behaving in this way. He is smiling. You have never seen his face so beautiful as he is looking at this moment. This is the function of the commune, where so many people are just happy for no reason at all, where life is just a fun, every moment of it. We can radiate from this commune around for miles. People have reported me that the moment new people coming from some other country outside America, that the moment they enter Rancho Rajneesh, something in the air changes. They feel suddenly as if they have come home and they have never come here. Perhaps never in their millions of lives. I don't think they would have been born in big muddy ranch. but they feel suddenly at home, as they have never felt even in their own home. And as they come closer to the commune, a great joy starts arising in them, for no visible reason. We have not only created an oasis in the desert, we have created an oasis of consciousness too, which is far more deeper, far more powerful, far more significant. And soon as our other communes in the world will be becoming more mature, my idea is to make a belt of energy around the world. So in fact, we become one commune as far as the energy belt is concerned. So all the communes may be far away from each other in space, but in the inner world they are all together. So you don't have only 5,000 people's strength, you have the strength of 1 million sannyasis, wherever they may be. And each commune has 1 million sannyasis support. So if we have 200 communes, the inner logic and arithmetic is that we have already 200 million sannyasis. That much energy, the quality, the quantity. And that is going to transform the world. Never any experiment of this kind has been made. So ordinarily nothing is known about it. But I have been experimenting on small scales until I have become absolutely certain of something. I have not tried to make any effort for expansion. We are in a perfectly good shape. It could not be better to do the job that we have chosen. We can be so full of bliss that we can fill the whole universe with our bliss, our rejoicing, our dance, our laughter. And to me, this is revolution. An absolute psychological change in the atmosphere of the world.
Thank you.
Okay.